So this is going to be the weekend reading. Let's just see what's going on. We have a lot of family on the board. Wishes for being fulfilled as well. Abundance. Wow. Pay attention to illusions. False. I want to say like false. I feel as though that's false information or a false sense of material. Let's dive right in. And this is going to be from Friday all the way until Sunday. So on top of the Ten of Cups, we have the Empress. You're getting everything that you want. Emotional fulfillment. You're learning how to sit back and let things just happen. You're not holding your coin so tight anymore. Sorry, I know y'all can't see that. Sorry. In the reverse. Four of Pentacles. You're not holding your coin so tight. Meaning you're not worried about what's coming in for you as far as abundance goes. You have financial issues, but you're not really worried about it because you know that you've put in the work for this to come forth to you. That's the Page of Pentacles. Justice is on the horizon. So whatever situation you're dealing with, you get justice out of this situation, meaning things are going to turn in your favor. You're crying over spilled milk. Or at least you were. You cried over spilled milk and not realizing that you had 2 cups behind you. You have the Hermit. So with this situation, you're going to go within to figure it out. Or you already went within to figure it out. The Fool. You took a leap of faith. Even if you didn't know the outcome of what was going on. I'm going to move it back just a little. Let's see. I can see that. Sorry, you guys. Okay. So, with the outcome that was going on, you took a leap of faith into it. You may have been blind walking through this situation. And when I say blind, I mean you may not have known where the situation was going to lead you to. But now at the end of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. Because you took that leap of faith, you go into the Four of Wands. And I have another card that just came. So let's move these up a little. One more card for this section. You have celebration. Something is coming in for you. It could be money. It could be... With the Ten of Cups, that's... To me, that signifies relationships. This definitely could be a relationship coming into you. This would be someone that you already know. Because they see you as the Empress. They're, not to say they're not so dependent on their coin, but they're not so focused on, I gotta have this and that just to make this work. They've already seen that it will work with faith and trust. I feel as though this particular line has to do with a relationship. And I feel as though the next line with the Ten of Pentacles has to do with family. Goes right here. This has to definitely do a relationship. This is Two of Cups. Two of Cups has arrived. You feel it energetically. You knew about it. Look at this. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So someone is setting sail. Someone is setting out. Someone has gotten themselves together. It may not be 100%. But this situation is to build upon. Could this particular person have been the Page of Pentacles that's over here? Definitely could have. Because since you started to look at the situation in a different angle, a different way, a different set. Because before you was looking at it through the devil eyes. You was looking at the illusion. You was looking at the past. You was looking at what other people have done to you. This, now, if it's not continuous of a relationship, which is over here, we can go as far as to say family. And the reason I say family, because this is the Ten of Pentacles, which to me signify family, as the Ten of Cups do too. But with the Ten of Pentacles, this is you with your coin. And it could have been you looked at life in a different way than other people in your family did. And with that came this Devil card, because they could have been out to get you for your money. They could have been money hungry, because that's a codependency, which is money. These particular people in your family, they could have been so invested in money and not invested in the cups. Cups are love. Cups are emotions. And I believe that's why you have this illusion card here, because what you had was love for these people. What you had was compassion. What they had was, I want what you got. I don't want to work hard to get it. I just want what you got. Which brought you into this night of wondering in your head. The Nine of Swords. It brought you to a point of, why is all these things happening to me? It brought you to a point in your life where you couldn't realize that the people you once thought was high and mighty are the people who were actually out to get you. They're chained by money. This is a karmic debt that they have to get through. You can't keep sitting up at night thinking, well, if this would have went that way, if this would have went this way. No, because you're on your life path now. You have determination to get to where you need to go. And when these particular situations could have been taking place, it could have been around the time where you had made a higher commitment, as far as a relationship, as far as a job, as far as, like I said, getting married. These situations came at you because envy. People were so envious of you, and you, like I said, you were the hangman. So you thought of things in a different light, in a different way. You never would have seen it the way they were looking at it. But because you went on and you kept moving, you didn't let it stop you. And trust me, God wasn't going to let it stop you either, because he got a plan for you. That's what brings on this new beginning. Now you're sitting in this new beginning, and you will hope that these people will come with you. But they can't. Everyone is not a part of your journey. Some people, you got to love them from a distance. And this is what it means. You got to break free of this devil energy. As much as you love your family, just because they're family doesn't mean they're for you. You have to learn how to walk away from the things that they pull and do. And that's what you did. You walked away. Look at that. He took 5 of those swords and left the 2. He left, or he or she, whichever one you are, you left what wasn't for you. You took yourself and you moved forward. You seen a different light than what they saw. But because they were envious, it was too hard for them to see past what you were getting. You went into solitude. You went into yourself. 9 times out of 10, you weren't talking to anyone around this time. And when I say talking to anyone, it probably felt like you didn't have no one to share this beautiful excitement with. But regardless, because it's a new beginning here, it started a whole new cycle for you. Excuse me. It started a whole new cycle. As I say this, it reminds me of the song I Got the Victory by Yolanda Adams. And this is basically what you went through. This is what you did. You pulled out, you got on your horse, and you walked out of there with the victory. I feel as though you're currently helping someone else do the same thing that you went through, if you know it or not. If this is a relationship, as far as couples, it could be honestly the same scenario. You walking away from people in your family who didn't serve you well. People who you thought were your family. To this new beginning, to this new staple in your life. Because you got love here. In both scenarios, you have love. I feel as though this weekend is going to be about families. It could be families coming together. It could be families breaking apart. And breaking apart is not always a bad thing. But you have to continue on your journey. You have to find who you are. Because this is the whole reason why we're doing this. We have the 7 of Cups. Pay attention to those illusions. It's a tower that's going to come down. I feel as though with that illusion card, something is going to get revealed. You're still going to be sitting on your throne. You got the 9 of Pentacles here. Your cup of love. You a cup of love. This has to do with the Lovers. So, again, it ends off with... Okay. It ends off with you finding true love. You having true love. Because you worked hard to get where you're at. Still pay attention to red flags. This situation, you're blinded by something. Even though the card is not out here, you don't have a clear ground about this love situation. 10 of Wands is laying your burdens down. This could be you laying down your burdens from your past relationships that didn't work out and they weren't of your highest good. Yeah. Because this particular relationship that's over here, this is the same relationship. This is the relationship that's for you, that's going to become to a higher power, the Hierophant. Commitment, higher commitment. Because You both fought for it. You both fought for what you wanted. It was hard. Some nights were lonely. I see someone just sitting in their bed thinking at night. But, oh, I'm sorry, it just came first. With this Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, you get movement. You get the King of Pentacles. Excuse me. He's moving fast. He's coming in because now he understands that this is for him. We're going to round it out with one more card because that has one extra. So we're going to go with the first set. We're going to round it off with one more card. The Six of Cups. Like I said, you walking away from things that doesn't serve you anymore. Yep, there we go. That was that decision. The decision that has to be made. And at the end of the deck, we have victory. Six of Wands. Celebration, victory. Now, like I said, it could be a love relationship or it could be your family. Take it what resonates. If it's your family, I can continue over here. Like I said, you had to make a decision to walk away from these individuals who didn't serve you well. I need one more right here. I'm going to still keep the, oh, there we go. And under this, you have a King of Swords. So, like I said, you had to make a decision to walk away from these people because this new cycle began. It was either you take them with you or you leave them. Leave them where their negative energy stood. They didn't mean you any well. They don't even mean themselves any well, honestly. And like I said, I'll keep going over here. It was an illusion. Everything that they were doing was an illusion to stop you from your new journey, which God was like, no, no, no. God and your angel was like, no, That's why the tower came down. No, you're beautiful. You sit on your throne and you in your highest power. You got love. You lay down burdens. You could have got a job that was paying way better than what you were making before this commitment came along. Or inside of this commitment, things start looking up for you. Because you fought, which brought out the Wheel of Fortune. Which brought out movement in your life. You got the King of Pentacles. This person, they could be all about money. True. But they will defend and honor you at any cost. And I feel that's why that's right there. This person will honor you no matter what. So this is a new deck for me that I'm going to do. And it's called The Universe Has Your Back. It's just something, we need to see. Something we need to know. So the first card that fell out was, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. And the next card is, attach pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation as merely cause for help. And with those two cards, I feel as though they're there to say, I know this situation may has been painful, it may has been hurtful, and it may not made you feel like you were in a good place. But you attached fear to it. You attached judgment. You could have been judging yourself. And with that, You called for help from your angels, from God. You called for help for whoever you called it from. And they helped you. They brought you to a deeper you. It made you become more conscious of things that were around you. Like I said, you were blinded by what was going on. You didn't know because you're not that type of person that will treat people that way. So you didn't know. We have angel pulls here, you guys. The first angel pull is Mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miracles, solutions to appear. Okay, Angel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Archangel Gabriel. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. I thank you guys for watching my reading. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to me if you're not subscribed. Have a great weekend.